Today, I want us to discuss on the topic ignore the inner voice and don't let your family people stop you from doing YouTube. Yes, this title is of two major keywords. There are two major keywords that made it up. One is that inner voice, and the other one is family people. All right, members of your family. Then, what is this inner voice saying? Every beginner on YouTube or a prospective that wants to start YouTube, in one way or the other, must face this inner voice. It can come in form of, are you sure people will like what you're about doing? Are you sure you will make it? What if your family people see your content on the web? How will they feel? So it comes in a lot of forms. I getting it. But the question is this, what is more important here is how do you conquer this inner voice? Do you allow it to win you or you ignore it? That's where the main thing is. That inner voice comes as distraction or to discourage you. That's the truth. But one thing I know for sure is this, you can hardly go wrong on what you do, what you have practiced over the years, or what you have researched before coming here to teach people. That's the fact. When you are teaching something, you are an authority in it. In fact, it shows that you have gained one or two knowledges from either research or from what you do. For example, this is a YouTube education video. I've been on this platform for more than 1 year, so I have known one or two things that I can tell you based on my experience so far. So if you are young and you know that you make use of phones most times, if you are coming here to teach people how to use phones, it's because you have interacted with phones. Or you are coming here to solve problem. Maybe you faced challenge when you were using your computer and you come on board on YouTube to teach people this is how to resolve this problem if you face it from your own end. It's based on experience. It's based on interaction. So you can hardly go wrong. Even if you go wrong, forget it. There are still other contents there that will address that. If somebody tries your solution, the solution you provide, and he doesn't get it right, let him go somewhere else. So don't let that inner voice distract you or discourage you from starting up in a YouTube channel. It wouldn't help you. So win it. Even in self-publishing. I'm a self-publisher. I started publishing before I came here. In fact, I quitted my job for self-publishing. Yes, I publish books on Amazon. So and since then I said, okay, at a point I said, okay, let me try YouTube. So if I'm teaching you something on self-publishing, I know that it's based on my experience. And this inner voice came when I started writing books on Amazon newly. Well, like, are you sure you know what you're writing? Are you sure people will like what you're doing? But here am I today. Every month, nothing less than $700. Sometimes it's more from self publishing. So, what are you not saying? So, don't allow that inner voice limit you. Push her. Okay? So, let's get to the second key point. Then, in terms of family people challenge, it comes in many forms. Yeah. Maybe you are recording a video and your brother will come and say, or your sister, what are you doing? You can stay in one place. Do you think somebody will watch this thing you're saying? You know, that's even the hardest. Or your sister will come, or your mom will be like, okay, you want to join them? Don't you see the kind of camera people that have succeeded at using? You are just using your phone. Please go and find something else and do. That's discouragement. In fact, the worst kind of discouragement you can have is from family. Even your cousin may be like, okay, you'll be like, it's a point you start asking yourself, hmm, are you sure my cousin will like this? What will my cousin say if he sees me on internet one day? Okay, what of my uncle, which is part of my family? What of if he bumps into my video one day and sees me speaking, what will be his reaction? What about my parents? Are you sure they will like this thing I'm about doing? This YouTube thing? Are you sure they will like it? The point is this: in most cases, nobody cares. That's the fact. Success is per head, it's individual thing. Yes, it's individual thing. If you know that you want to do this, or you have seen people do it and succeed, and you want to join the queue and make your own impact, tell your own story, come on, do it. Nobody cares. If you succeed in it tomorrow, you'll be celebrated. That's the point. But at the beginning, there may be some obstacles from family, their reactions, their kind of discouragements, because some people came from a family where the members know how to discourage people. They can tell you what happens to getting 9 to 5 job. Go and look for a real job. And I want to tell you there are people that are on this platform, on this YouTube, that are making much money more than the real 9 to 5 job. Okay, let me use myself as an example. Before I quitted my job, sorry, I'm from Nigeria, and in Nigeria, the cost of living here is not high, and that makes a lot of things so affordable. But I'm telling you, in my job, okay, with the exchange rate now, in my job I earned when I was working in First Bank Insurance, I was earning less than $70 every month. Are you getting it? Less than $70 every month from my 9 to 5 job. And in my self publishing, I was doing over $700 every month. That's times 10. So, what's the need for staying in the 9 to 5 job? That's why he left, to have more time to publish more books and make more money. So, when you win at the end, you're going to be celebrated. So you listening to them will not do you any good. If you know that thing you have learned over the years, start teaching it people on YouTube. If you have not even learned anything, you can do what learn what is on the internet and reteach to people. That's how smart people work. Teach others to learn. Tell your own version of the same story, and before you know it, you become an authority in that field. See, listen, forget about that. 10 years ago, I didn't know much about tech, but because I'm interested in that, I have to learn, I practiced, and I'm teaching the world today. All right, and I'm still learning. So, in as much as you have learned something, come here, tell people. If it's in your house, you stay in your house, you can record your vicinity, show people how your environment lives looks like. It's content, all right? It's content. So do not allow family to stop you from what you want to do. Do not allow any person stop you from YouTube. When I was into article publishing, one student saw me. Then I was still in First Bank Insurance. One student saw me and was like, "I saw your name on the internet. You wrote it an article on corruption in Nigeria. Wow, you can write." But at the initial stage, it wasn't easy. So when you start pushing forward, a point will come, people will start liking what you do. And when you start making money and become a big guy or a big lady, everybody will be happy with you. When they talk about money things, you come out because you have the cash, you have the money. I get in it. So that is what is more important. So nobody cares. Ali Abdal once said that nobody cares. And I'm telling you this, that nobody cares. Ali Abdal is a big YouTuber. Yeah, he's an experienced content creator on this platform. So nobody cares. Stop thinking too much about what your family people will say and push forward. Even if you're not from Europe or from America, you're from Nigeria, you're from Ghana, you're from Kenya, and you're discouraged, maybe one of the drawbacks will be like, okay, my accent, are you sure people will like it? Say, listen, that should not be a barrier. Somebody that, when you speak calmly and somebody wants to pick value from what you speak, what you say, that person will pick it. There are people out there that will like what you say. They will listen carefully and learn from your accent. American accent is not our accent, but because we want to learn something, we listen over the years and learn from them. A man once commented in my old video and said that I couldn't understand, I couldn't follow up with your video because of your accent. And I say sorry about that. You can go and watch the long form content. And that man is from United States. And there are so many people from United States that come to this my channel and add their view after watching my video. Say thank you. I really appreciate that. I like the way you speak. So individual differences must be there. But don't allow anyone to discourage you. Okay? Don't allow family people to stop you. Don't allow that inner voice to stop you from creating your content, from letting the world know about you. It will pay you in the long run if you keep on creating and keep on learning along the line. I believe you find this guide helpful. Please, if it does help, consider subscribing to this channel. Here we talk a lot of things that has to do with technology. So subscribe to learn more. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me hear your opinion on this content. Is it helpful or you need something more? Let me hear your say in the comment section. Hit the like button, the one that points up like this, so that YouTube will recommend this content to more people. All right? To watch more on a lot on how to succeed on YouTube, consider checking this playlist here. All right? It will make you better. Thank you. I'll see you some other time.